Hi, beautiful people. And today I want to talk about the cycle of the generations and how it's not our family's fault that we act the way we do and we weren't taught how to deal with our problems, basically. Okay, so, okay, and yeah, I have this instant lit and it's almost done. So, if it bothers you, then let's just say goodbye. Anyways, um, so the cycles of these generations are, um, they're basically the fact that we weren't taught certain things in life. And as kids, we weren't taught how to deal with our problem. We weren't taught how to love a male or a female. We weren't taught to do that. Most of us, we weren't. Some of us are, but then we end up loving the wrong way because of the influence we get on social media, the influence we get on the media, rappers, how rappers treat their girlfriends, or basically what's in front of us. Okay, so it's not our parents' fault that we weren't taught how to deal with our problems, deal with our mental problems, because they weren't taught it at all. And it all starts with religion, right? So religion doesn't teach you shit, and it's made for this matrix. So if you have a problem with that, get the fuck on, okay? So we weren't taught how to deal with our problems because of the fact that we learned all this, man-made history. We learned all this, just everything that's in a book, basically, off of what churches tell us and everything like that. Like, we should seek God, this manly figure, to help us deal with our problems. When we have all the information within us, if we just take the time out of our day to clear our minds and meditate, we have all the information within ourselves to heal ourselves, to take away that anxiety, to take away the depression, and all the worries that's in our heads, okay? So it's not our parents' fault that we weren't taught how to deal with our problems, because they weren't taught how to deal with their problems, okay? And it's this cycle of not knowing who we are because nobody was introduced to spirituality, right? And me personally, I was introduced to spirituality because of what I had went through personally with dealing with anxiety, dealing with depression because of um, a close friend I had lost, right? So, yeah, and basically, me, just researching depression. What does depression really mean? Why does it mean a whole bunch of sadness? And I realized the deeper meaning to depression is, what's the word? Devil possession, demon possession, basically. So we have these demons, and they feed off of our energy, what we do every day, right, causing that depression. So we weren't taught how to deal with it. We weren't taught how to cure it at all, And then I got introduced to spirituality, dealing with my depression because of researching what does it mean to be depressed, right? And searching how can I heal myself from that, because I didn't want to continue to go through the same shit every day, and I didn't want to continue to be the same person. I actually wanted to change. I actually wanted to cure myself with only myself, and spirituality is that. Spirituality is finding out who you really are. Spirituality is um, really finding your life purpose, finding why are you living, finding the deeper meaning to life, okay, and seeing the other side, okay, basically. So the fact that we weren't, taught to learn a certain thing in life, really messed with us. In the head, it messed with our mental and left us, to bring out this image thinking that this body means everything and everything is this body, okay? And everything that's out on the media is basically just there to control us, is there to program our minds into thinking a certain type of way, thinking that we need all this pleasure, thinking that we need friends, thinking that we need all this company around us when only we need is ourselves, because we need to we need to come together, we need to heal heal ourselves, okay? We need to actually realize what the fuck are we doing with our lives, because it's not going to life is not forever, basically. So, and lots of people take their lives for granted, and I'm only 17. So, me waking up at this point of age, it's like, man, just imagine how much people I can help with my words, right? So, being a spiritual being and learning about this, learning about everything, learning about my life's purpose, why am I living, learning about, a deeper meaning of learning about myself, right? Leads me to help people find who they are, find what's bothering them, really limiting the type of worry we have, right? And when I give people advice on to how to stop the way you think and to basically explore your what they call explore your dark side, because at the same time we are the ones holding us back. The fucking fear we have, the anxiety we have, the depression we have, the nervousness, it's all in our head, right? It leads us to hold us back and to think that, we need this person to get us to this place and we need that person to get us to that place, when all we need is ourselves. We need to really find ourselves and really help ourselves, because at the end of the day, it's all going to reflect on us, right? So yeah, basically the generation curse, well, not curse, it's a cycle. I want to say curse, but it's a cycle that we go through, right? Dealing with our parents teaching us what they learned, and us teaching our kids what we learned, right? And it's just all going to continue, and we are all going to be sad at the end of the day, because no one knows who we are. Nobody knows who you truly deep down are. You don't even know who you are, right? So it's like, we need to break this and really explore our dark side and really pay attention to how we feel and really um, um, deal with our problems, okay? And not a lot of people like to do that, but we have to in order to heal, right? We have to look at the past for what it is and leave the past in the past, okay? So we have to actually take the time out of our days to meditate and really build our mindsets and expand them and think bigger things in life, because what's everything on the media is not true. Everything on the media is not serving us at all. The social media we go through, the social media we look at and continue to program our minds with is not helping us in the long run. So why the fuck do we continue to do it? So yeah, that's the generation cycle of us not knowing who we are, us not knowing how to deal with our problems, us not knowing anything about ourselves, right? Us not knowing why the fuck are we living, right? And it's all because of religion. It's all because of religion. The fact that we continue to go through these mental illnesses with depression, anxiety, we continue to deal with that. It's all because of what we were taught as kids and us not knowing how to deal with our problems, because religion doesn't teach how to deal with our problems. Spirituality teaches how to deal with our problems. Spirituality teaches how to know thyself and what's really within your spirit what's within your soul. Okay? So, that's all I wanted to say. I love you guys. And peace.